You doing good?
Who is this?
It's me! It's Jonathan!
I don't know anyone by the name Jonathan.
What are you talking about? Forgot your own brother's name?
I don't have any brothers.
What?
I've cut ties with my family at home a long time ago. I don't have any family.
Relax, dude. You're Kirsty, right? You and I are definitely family. No matter what you do, you can't change that fact.
Okay, and what do you want from me?
Well, I remembered you, and I was wondering if you were doing well.
Why the hell are you asking me that out of the blue? I've nothing to talk to you about. Not a single thing.
Oh, come on, don't be like that. Mom and Dad both want to see you too. How about you come by and say hello next time?
No, seriously, what are you talking about? You're way too late for that. I don't need to remind you that you chased me out of the house with everyone else too. You didn't forget, did you?
I mean, yeah, I guess that did happen, but it's a great memory now, right?
I don't think you understand the meaning of great. Do you realize how much trouble I had to go through because of that?
I know, that must have been really tough.
You don't know anything. Can you stop acting like you understand just to get brownie points? You called me a failure. You suddenly grabbed and packed some of my clothes to chase me out. I had little to no income and I was forced out of my house. I couldn't live alone yet, so I lived in my workplace. I was literally underaged. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I totally do get it, but I thought that doing that to you was the best thing I could do for you.
What? You thought that the best thing you could do was to throw out an 18-year-old girl with no job?
If we didn't do that to you, you never would have been independent. That's why I talked to Dad and decided to do that with him.
Also, all of the money I had saved up. You used it all without asking me about it at all. I had to start a new life with no actual funds.
Starting from zero is better. It's like it's a completely new life, you know?
What the hell are you talking about? You and Dad are the exact same. You think that just because you're super elite, that the things I do aren't worth anything at all. You called it trash. You even burned everything that I had written down, didn't you?
I just wanted you to rethink your decisions. I knew that you failed college and you were just stuck inside after that. I didn't want to just let you stay inside and rot away.
I didn't get accepted into college because I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go to a college that I wasn't interested in. I just took the entrance exam because of Dad's status.
You really should stop acting tough. Just come back home already. I've already thought about it twice. I want to start accepting the things that you're doing.
Wow, thank you so much, Your Highness. I have no intention to ever return. I also have zero intention of ever talking to you or my family.
What the hell? You think you can act all tough just because I'm over here being humble? Just come home, damn it!
You literally made me broke! You chased me out of my own home. And no matter how much I was struggling, you never offered to help at all. All of you literally ignored me for 5 long, dreadful years. You're not family anymore. You're nothing more than strangers. You're worse than strangers.
I'm sorry about that. I told you. Dad feels the same way as I do. Let's just talk a little.
About what?
What do you mean about what? About us as a family.
Family? I just told you, we're not family. I know exactly why you decided to reach out to me, too.
Huh?
It's because my novel won several big awards and I'm making a name for myself. And it's going to be made into a real movie. That's why, right?
Well, really? Congratulations on that.
Look at you, pretending not to know. I'm sure you saw it on the news this morning, right?
I mean, did you see the news? You never reported back to us about anything. I didn't know at all. Seriously, congratulations.
Shut the hell up. You realize now all the things that you all called trash and useless? Well, apparently society really loves that trash.
I didn't realize that you had that kind of talent.
Didn't realize or just wasn't interested at all? You and Dad were both only interested in your own work. Mom was just the stereotypical shut up and make me a sandwich type woman. She had zero interest in my happiness. But none of that matters anymore. I actually feel much better. So bye.
Hang on just a sec. How about we just celebrate your award, huh? You just come back home once. Is that clear? How about this weekend?
I'm sorry, I'm busy this weekend. I won't be able to go.
And what about next week?
I'm actually going to be busy every weekend for the rest of my life, so I don't ever want to see you again.
Why the hell not?
How about just being honest with everyone?
What? What are you talking about?
The real reason that you reached out to me today, to the younger sister that you had never reached out to for 5 long years, there has to be some kind of reason that you're contacting me, right?
What are you talking about? I really just wanted to celebrate your awards.
Really? Okay, thanks. That's it. Bye.
Okay, fine. I'm in a bit of a pickle. I need your help.
Is it money?
Yeah, it is. Dad's company is in danger.
And?
I'm the vice president of the company. I'm running the company with Dad, but the company isn't doing well right now. It's just not working out for us. You won an award, though. I'm sure if your novel is going to be made into a movie, you must have had quite a bit of money, right? You loan us a little bit, please.
That's the real reason you contacted me. I knew it this whole time.
I'm begging you. We're family, right?
Why are you in that situation right now?
It's not my fault at all.
I'm sure the second you started actually having important decision-making powers in the company, things started failing, right? I knew that it wouldn't succeed with you running it.
It's true that all this happened after I started running things. It wasn't my fault, though. It's because the clients that I work with are all full of idiots. They started ruining my reputation.
Yeah, the company probably isn't doing well because you're only ever thinking about yourself and not others, right?
What?
That's why you kept losing your trust. I'm sure big-time clients must have ran away from you, right? I knew that you had no talent or skill in running a business at all.
Shut the hell up! Don't act like you know anything! What the hell do you know about any of this?
I don't know anything. I don't even want to know or begin to understand what someone like you thinks of everyone else. I never want to understand what that's like. I also knew something, to be honest with you.
Huh?
The real reason that I was chased out? It wasn't because of Dad and what he thought about me. It was all because of you, right?
What are you talking about?
Well, a year after I was ruthlessly thrown out into the world with nothing to my name, Mom contacted me. She apologized profusely to me. She said that you convinced Dad, and that you wanted to help chase me out of my own home. She even said that maybe you just wanted all of Dad's inheritance to yourself. Of course, I didn't think about that at all. I mean, I know it's a little too late and all, but now that I think about it, that makes complete sense. But don't worry about it. I don't care about Dad's inheritance. I'm sure his company is going to go under because of your undoing.
Shut up! Just give me the money! If I can't get over this situation, I can still make a recovery. I'll just cut back on all the newer employees, all of them. Then I don't have to worry about paying them and everything is fine.
Who would want someone with that kind of logic as your own boss? I don't have any intention of loaning you any money. I don't have any intention of meeting you either. Also, have you even read my novel?
No, I haven't, but I just saw it on the news.
I knew it. You never would have contacted me if you had read it at all.
What are you talking about?
Well, the novel actually has everything that you've done to me up until this point. It's literally all written right there. It starts from when we were kids, too, and how you bullied me.
It's fiction anyway. No one would know that it was me.
Did you actually watch the news? I literally told them your real name in the interview.
What?
You might be a popular man for some interesting magazines. I'm sure they're all looking you up as we speak. The movie is going to be released next year, so it's still a little ways away, but I hope your company is still around until then.
What? What the hell are you talking about? You made it so that they could figure out who I am and where I work?
I don't know anything.
Stop messing around with me, you shithead! The company is already in a world of trouble. Why would you try to make the owner look bad? And you call me your family member? You don't feel bad for Dad at all?
Why the hell would I? It doesn't matter. He threw me out all the same, even if it was your idea to begin with. If you're interested in the content, though, maybe you should try to give it a shot. Thank you for your patronage. In Christie's novel, there were a lot of articles about her childhood, how Jonathan had bullied her when she was young and several traumatizing events. By the end of the week after the interview, a lot of paparazzi magazines had figured out the connection between the two of them. Jonathan's public image was completely destroyed, and as a direct result, his company was failing. Her parents would go on to read the novel. They were furious about what their own son did to their daughter. After firing Jonathan from the company, they chased him out of the house as well. Christie had no intention of ever forgiving her parents, however. She didn't go back to their house. But she did promise to invite them to the movie's premiere. Jonathan, on the other hand, had no job or place to live. He looked for a place of work nearby, but since most of the people knew about her novel and the contents, no one wanted to hire him to work for them.
Miss Audrey, about yesterday. Can you tell me what happened?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean, what am I talking about? Of course, I'm talking about the car.
Oh, the car! Oh, I wanted to borrow it next Monday too. Is that alright?
Of course that's not all right. What are you talking about? My husband also said don't ever let her have the car again. How did you manage to make it into that condition?
Was it really that bad though? I feel like you're being a little too sensitive.
That's not the problem here. The rear seats were all covered in mud. It looks like you scratched it too. How could you try to return it in that condition?
Huh? Of course I did! I have to return what I borrowed. That's common sense. I'm going to return it, obviously.
Hang on. Let me explain what common sense is. You return whatever you were borrowing in the original condition it was in. I'm going to have you pay for all of the repair and cleaning bills.
No, you can't do that. I'm just a stay-at-home wife. Besides, I have kids. Just because the interior of the car is a little dirty doesn't mean that much, does it? It was just a little dirty, though.
You just said you were going on a picnic, but where did you go hiking? The deep woods? There were literally bits of pine all over the car, inside and out. How do you explain all of that?
Oh, well, we did go to a place with a lot of nature. And it kind of makes sense why that would happen. But I really can't pay this time, just so you know. I'm not like you, Elsa. I'm just a stay-at-home wife.
That's not going to pass as an excuse, just so you know. I'm going to have my husband reach out to your husband. He's going to know about what happened.
Hang on. How does my husband have anything to do with anything? I just borrowed the car, seriously. If you bring him into it, it's just gonna make things annoying. Please don't.
Okay, then pay up. I'll take you the invoices today.
Ugh, I can't do that. Anyway, I'll be needing it next Monday. I'll have to borrow it all day. I hope you can have it fixed by then.
I'm not lending you it again! You're seriously not going to pay us, huh?
Nope, I'm not going to. It's not like I don't want to pay you. I literally can't pay you. Can't be helped, right? Ugh, and you're starting to get on my nerves. Old lady.
Old lady? I'm literally only a year older than you.
You definitely look at least 10 years older than I do. And don't you dare look down on me.
I don't really care about stuff like that anymore. So let me get this straight. You completely trashed our car to the point where it needed repairs, but you have no intention of paying, is that correct?
Look at you being all bossy. Yeah, that's a pretty good summary. When you lent it to me, it was basically your fault anyway. You're lending it to me. You should have predicted that kind of situation would come up. You never know what's going to happen. No one ever knows what's going to happen.
I told you beforehand, didn't I? I said I didn't want to loan you my car. But if you needed to use it because you had to get a car, then you had to make sure you'd return it in its original condition.
What? I don't remember you ever saying such a thing. Did I really say that?
Stop messing around with me. If that's the attitude you want to have, we also have our own options that we can pursue.
What? You're scaring me. What are your options?
You said you were going on a picnic. You went with your friends, right?
Yeah, sure. What does that have to do with anything?
Why didn't you use your own car? Or maybe one of your friends' cars?
Our car is tiny. It's not really designed for picnics. So I figured that your car was perfect for the occasion.
Really? Does your husband know about this?
About what? That I borrowed the car? Of course he knows about it. I told him after the fact, but I did make sure to tell him.
No, not about that.
Huh?
About who you went picnicking with. The fact that it was a man.
How do you know?
Did I say that it was a man? Is that person your friend or something, Audrey?
That person who? Did you see us somewhere?
I did see you two. I'm pretty sure that it was your neighbor's husband too, right?
You saw our faces too? You're wrong though. It was just someone that kind of looks like him. I thought they kind of looked similar too.
I know for a fact that he's not a stranger. There's no way I would make that kind of mistake. I've seen that same man wearing the exact same clothes before.
You're checking his clothes too? You're really detailed, huh? Yeah, you're right. But it's not like we went on a picnic together. I just saw him along the way, so I figured I'd give him a ride. I met my friends after I dropped him off. There's no problems there, right? Where did you even see us, though?
Other friends? I didn't notice you being with any other friends.
I said they came later on. That's why when you saw me with the neighbor's husband, then later on, my friend showed up.
Yeah, that's not possible.
Huh? Why not?
It's literally impossible. That man was the only person that rode in the car.
What are you saying?
That car has a drive recorder.
Huh? That thing isn't a fake?
No, of course it's not a fake. I don't normally look over the footage, but the car was in such bad condition when it was returned, I had to look over the content. It caught all your audio, too.
You're lying. What are you talking about?
I know why you did that. How you were able to make that car that dirty. I know exactly what happened. If you did that while you drove, it would scrape the car against the guardrail, too.
Miss Elsa, I'm so sorry. Please delete the footage for me.
There really is no picnicking at all. You really went to the mountainside. To do what, exactly? You even took your 3-year-old daughter with you. How could you do that? I'm sure the crap in the back seat was from when your daughter came back into the back seat with all the mud. If she was left alone for 3 hours, I'm sure she'd get pretty dang bored too.
I'm sorry. I didn't have any bad intentions. I just didn't have any time to clean up. Can you keep this between us and not tell my husband? I'll pay for the damages, I swear. I'll pay for the cleaning and repairs. I'll even pay a little extra. Is that all right?
You're definitely going to be paying for damages. Actually, the fact that you were doing something kids shouldn't be seeing, using a neighbor's vehicle, makes me never want to touch the car again. So, you'll be buying the car outright.
What are you talking about? You know I can't do that. I don't even have that kind of savings. I've only got like $2,000 left. What do you want me to do?
If you're going to be in that much trouble, why did you go out of the way to borrow my car?
Well, if I use our car, there will be evidence left behind. And if someone saw the neighbor getting into my car with my daughter, everyone would know immediately what was going on. I figured if it was your car, it would be difficult for people to catch on.
You're being super calculated about that kind of thing. Your stuff is all premeditated. Where the hell were you planning on going with my car?
I'm sorry. You don't have to lend me your car anymore. I'll pay for the repair damages, I swear.
It's too late for that.
What do you mean it's too late?
If you had apologized when I asked about it a second ago, I probably wouldn't have gone this far, but I already invited her over to my house. She's heading over now.
Huh? His wife? Why?
You should know the answer to that question. Your partner that you're having an affair with is one of my friend's husband.
I didn't know you two got along that well at all.
My oldest son was in the same class. They've always gotten along. She kept asking me about what was really going on with her husband because he was acting weird recently. I'm glad that I was able to help her out. Now she'll know why that is.
Hang on a second. We're technically sister-in-laws, right? We're relatives. You're going to take your friend over your relative?
I don't think you treat me as a relative. You literally just use me to get with your affair partner. I don't want you to be complaining now.
That's not true. I totally respect and admire you.
You're seriously too late now. I don't care what you have to say about any of that. Whatever, you're going to buy the car completely. And whether you're getting a divorce or not, I'm sure there's going to be some people asking for damages.
Damages? Divorce? Just because of this one time?
You know, based off of your conversation you were having in the car, I really don't think it was just this once.
I forgot that the audio was also recorded.
Just give up, seriously. I already had my husband reach out to him too. As soon as work is over, he's gonna be coming over to my house. If you want to come over too, you're more than welcome to come. You can explain it all yourself. Everyone ended up coming over to Elsa's house, and all started talking about what happened and what to do. The cheater's wife seemed to have known that something was going on, but Audrey's husband seemed to have not known about any of this at all. So he was pretty shocked about the whole thing. They're all talking about divorce right now, but it seems like the damages is going to be a very expensive price. The wife of the cheater only sued for damages, but no matter which way you look at it, Audrey will not be able to pay for it. Audrey ended up buying Elsa's car outright. And Elsa ended up happy with a brand new car.